Welcome back to the podcast. One of the fastest ways to delay an international move is missing paperwork. Today, we're going to cover the essential documents you'll need when moving from the United States to Australia and explain why getting organized early can make your relocation much smoother. Let's get started. The first and most obvious document is your passport. Make sure it's current. If you're traveling with family, double check everyone's passport well before the departure date. Discovering an expired passport a week before your flight is a problem no one wants. Next is your Australian visa. Your moving company doesn't arrange visas, but they do need to know your residency status because it can affect the documentation required for your shipment. Whether you're moving on a skilled worker visa, permanent residency, or another approved visa, have those documents available as you begin planning your move. Now, let's talk about one document that's unique to international moving, the packing inventory. This is one of the most important parts of your shipment. Every carton, piece of furniture, and major household item should be included on a detailed inventory. Not only does this help keep your shipment organized, but it's also used during the custom process when your belongings arrive in Australia. Accuracy is important. A clear, organized inventory helps avoid unnecessary questions and makes customs processing much easier. If you're using professional packers, you'll help prepare this document as part of the moving process. Another document you should keep handy is your moving agreement and shipping paperwork. These documents include information about your shipment, contact details, and other important records. Keep digital copies on your phone and printed copies with your travel documents so they're easy to access if needed. If you've chosen international moving insurance, make sure you keep copies of your policy information and understand exactly what's covered. Hopefully, you'll never need it, but it's always better to have those documents readily available. Here's another tip that many experienced international movers recommend. Create one travel folder that stays with you, not in your shipment. This folder should include your passports, visa documents, flight information, important contact numbers, shipping paperwork, medical records if needed, and copies of insurance documents. Having everything together makes travel day much less stressful. Finally, don't forget personal records, school transcripts, vaccination records, financial documents, birth certificates, marriage certificates, and any other important paperwork. These should travel with you, not inside your sea freight shipments. These are documents you may need soon after arrival in Australia, and it's always best to have immediate access to them. The good news is that you don't have to figure all this out on your own. One of the biggest advantages of working with an experienced international moving company is having someone guide you through the paperwork before your shipment ever leaves the United States. Small questions answered early can help prevent much bigger problems later. If you're moving from California or anywhere in America to Australia, take some time this week to start organizing your documents. Even if your move is still a few months away, getting everything together now will make the rest of the process much easier. Thanks for joining us on today's episode. In our next series, we're going to dive deeper into Australian customs, packing strategies, and corporate relocations from California to Australia. Until then, if you're ready to start planning your move, contact the team at SDC International Shipping. We're here to help make your move to Australia as smooth as possible, from the first phone call to the final delivery.